Elon reports a 7.4% rise in net profit, and a March 15th hearing is set for Lebanon's central bank governor. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farrage. Elon saw consolidated net profit rise 7.4% year-on-year in 2022 to $2.72 billion. Consolidated revenues rose 4.7% to $14.27 billion. The results were underpinned by the group's business transformation, expanding to new verticals and diversifying revenue streams. Consolidated EBITDA rose 3.7% to $7.13 billion, leading to an EBITDA margin of 50%. In the UAE, Etisalat by Elon saw an 8.8% rise in subscribers to 13.8 million. Its aggregated subscribers rose 2.5% to 163 million. A March 15th hearing date has been set for Bank du Liban Governor Riyad Salama, who, along with his brother and assistant, has been undergoing a cross-border corruption investigation. Salama, his brother Raja, and one of his assistants, Marianne Hawayak, are charged with embezzlement of public funds, forgery, illicit enrichment, money laundering, and tax law violations. It's believed they embezzled more than $330 million from the central bank between 2002 and 2015, transferred the money to Swiss accounts, and used it to purchase properties across Europe. The IMF is discussing Morocco's request for a $5 billion funding support under the flexible credit line. The precautionary two-year arrangement is aimed at shielding Morocco against external shocks caused by the global economic slowdown and geopolitical conflicts, and helping its economy recover from the pandemic and the worst drought in decades. In a statement, the IMF said, considering Morocco's strong policy frameworks and track record, IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva intends to recommend its approval. The World Bank is pausing its activities with Tunisia over racially motivated violence after President Kais Saied's statements on migrants from sub-Saharan Africa. Last month, Saied said migration is a conspiracy to change Tunisia's demographics by making it less Arab and more African. Subsequently, a wave of racially motivated violence started, in which hundreds of migrants were detained, evicted from their homes by landlords, fired from work, attacked, and pelted with stones. Tunisia rejected the accusations of racism. To China, where its foreign minister Qin Gang says China must advance its relations with Russia as the world becomes more turbulent. Speaking to media, Qin says the close interactions between President Xi and President Putin provide the anchor for China-Russia relations. Asked whether it's possible that China and Russia would abandon the US dollar and euro for bilateral trade, Qin said that countries should use whatever currency is efficient, safe, and credible. China has refused to name Russia as the aggressor in the Ukraine war. Japan's new medium-lift rocket failed on its debut flight in space this morning after the launcher's second-stage engine didn't ignite as planned. The 57-meter-tall H-3 rocket lifted off without a hitch from the Tanegashima spaceport, but upon reaching space, the rocket's second-stage engine failed to ignite, forcing mission officials to manually destroy the vehicle. The failed attempt followed an aborted launch last month. Analysts say this will have a serious impact on Japan's future space policy, space business, and technological competitiveness. It's a blow to its efforts to cut the cost of accessing space and compete against Elon Musk's SpaceX. And staying with Musk, his Twitter platform was plagued by glitches yesterday as users broadly reported problems loading images and sharing external links. Musk tweeted constantly throughout the glitch, and today tweeted the plane crash scene from Madagascar, saying it will help explain what happened to Twitter. It's the latest technical headache for Musk and his increasingly thin company staff. Twitter says the problems were the result of an internal change that had some unintended consequences, without specifying what that change was. I'm Ramia Farrage. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.